What's going on, everybody? I appreciate all of you hanging out, waiting on the stream to start. For those who catch replay, though, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on all notifications for these live chats so you can take part right along with us. So, got a few things that came in. Statik Olfactive sent this. I've had it a little over a week. Their newest fragrance, the Forbidden City, my way. Figured we'd check it out. Got some new fragrances from So Avant-Garde. Got a tester of Secret of Success from State of Mind. I decided to pick another one from them. And of course, when given the opportunity, I pick a Mind Games fragrance, which we'll save the forward for last because we know we love the forward. I'm seeing a loading screen on my end. I hope you guys aren't. I don't know. That was weird. Bandwidth issues here today with WoW, our service provider, which is also the gym I was at, uses WoW. Internet was down here. Internet was down across town at my gym. Wow, issues. Wow, yeah, they're shit. You saw the title. Maybe good, maybe shit. When it comes to my internet, maybe shit. Okay. But the forward, very familiar with. I picked this one out. We're going to save it for last. It was in a tester box kind of thing. Bubble wrap thing. It wasn't really in a box, so that's why I don't have it in a box currently. I don't care. I got the bottle with a cap on it, so I'm good. And as far as what I decided to rock with, Commodity Juice, which we talked about about 2 weeks ago in a stream. I was looking, and I was almost grab you or someone like you. I was looking at what I have right here. It's like I got a bunch of cool stuff I've been wanting to wear right here. It's in the queue. So let me pick something from right here. This caught my eye. I said, Juicy Fruit Fun. What the hell? Why not? So here we are. Raspberry, strawberry, ambery, a little bit of patchouli. It's really good. You should try it. Commodity's doing great things. Commodity Juice. Put that right there as we're slated for today. We're around 10-minute mark-ish. We'll get going. Hit that thumbs up on your way in. We're talking all niche, including one independent niche brand. So I don't expect a big crowd. I figure at our peak, we'll have our usual 100-ish, our little tight-knit live chat family that's usually here no matter what. I think that's probably going to be the group we'll have today, which is about half of us right now. So I appreciate you guys. Let's get caught up in the chat, see who's wearing what. Kaylin, who I always expect to see. Town and Country, Clive Christian. I know you're a big fan of that one. I think Justin got a small bottle of that one too. I think he's come around to that one as well. Brent, good to see you, sir. Wearing Haymaker from Happy Land. May EJ rest in peace. First wearing today. Thought it doesn't smell exactly the same as it gives Sole d'Italie vibes. So it's more along the lines of like L'Immensité from Louis Vuitton. It's close to that scent profile. Smooth Operator, good to see you. Speaking of Louis Vuitton, he's wearing Imagination. Remarkable people. Yeah, I almost went with an Italie d'Orange fragrance today myself. Quest, good to see you, sir. The Merchant of Venice, Mystic Incense EDP. Never heard of that one. Like the name, though. Merchant of Venice, Mystic Incense. Mystic Incense sounds like a good name. Will, good to see you, sir. AGG Parfume. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say you meant to put ADG for Aqua di Gio Parfum. And for some reason, it went with AGG Parfume. I'm assuming it's a predictive text, or you might have been doing text to talk, text to type, which it never works well for anyone. It always will butcher some shit. Heading to the Yankee game. Well, I hope you enjoy. Coach Lamar, great fragrance. Speaking of great fragrances, excellent choice, Cody. My man. So I bought the bottle of Creed Virgin Island Water from Aura Fragrance. They had the best price. It was like $2.19. It won't be here till Thursday. So it won't make it here tomorrow for me to ship it to you. So Saturday, my trip to the post office, I'll be sending you a bottle of Virgin Island Water your way. Glad you were here so I could let you know. Because I checked the tracking today, and it's not going to make it in time. It would have had to make it today for me to ship it tomorrow. It's not coming until Thursday. So Saturday, because I go Wednesdays and Saturdays to the post office, I'll be able to get your bottle of Virgin Island Water. For those of you who don't know, he won the big prize, the big prize for our member giveaway, which was a 100 ml bottle of Virgin Island Water. So, my man, good to see you. Oxford Blue, better version of Eros, dare I say. Good to see you, sir. Before the gym, Philip Klein, No Limits. I'm a fucking animal right now in the gym. I am strong. My strength is coming back. Grabbed the 120-pound dumbbells and chucked them sons of bitches in the air. No lift like it was nothing today for incline press. And did 7 reps. No lift, no help, no spot. If I'd had somebody help me lift, I probably could have pumped out with a spot, probably got 10 reps. Just by myself doing my thing, though, I'm getting strong again. But elbow sleeves, wrist wraps, protect the joints because I knew I was going to go pretty heavy. So the strength is back. I'm up to 180, 189.6. I'm up 17 pounds since weigh-in. I am a freaking monster for my frame right now. Not fat. I'm filling out. I'm like roughly 11, 12% body fat. Still have the abs and obliques. Still have the vascularity, some striations in the shoulders and everything. And like, I'm getting excited because it's like I'm so happy with where my physique is right now. I'm just a fucking animal right now. I'm loving it, guys. For any of you that care. Anyways, fucking loving it. Great times in the gym right now. The gym is super fun because there's no suffering of depletion of carbs and dieting right now. I'm working a specific meal plan that I set up myself with carb cycling and having a little bit of snacks. Like I had some of those Sour Patch Oreos. I had 5 of them after my Chipotle earlier. So very full, but nothing crazy with the calories, but do have a little snack here and there. So I'm back to kind of a normal human type of eating. Tiger by Boudicca the Victorious, flexing some expensive stuff today. All right. Anthony, good to see you. Gucci Port on 2. The bandwidth is just acting up. I don't know if it's acting up for you guys, but I see it constantly black screen with the loading circle pop up on my end and the little bandwidth thing and the Wi-Fi in the corner going to 1 bar. Fiber optic, and it's hardwired. I'm not on Wi-Fi anymore. I have a Ethernet switch that I ran from the actual router that I ran from the living room into here, and it's off an Ethernet switch. My PS5 and my computer are hardwired through broadband on fiber optic, and normally I get like 800-900 megabytes per second. Downstream, upstreams 300-400 megabytes a second. So I normally have blazing fast speeds. They're having some issues today. They need to get their shit together. We are live streaming. We don't need that bullshit right now. Good to see you, Ethan. Dior Homme Cologne, great choice. Missoni Wave, great choice. Coach Keith, good to see you, sir. That is a double type. I don't know why you typed it again, sir. We read it the first time. Roy, good to see you, sir. Ogivray, great choice. It's good on my end. Okay, I'm just going off of what I see keep popping up on my end. So as long as it's good for you guys, I'll shut up about it then. Because it just did it again. So I'll leave it be, I guess. Swiss Arabian Shock. Never tried that. Keith, good to see you, sir. 9 p.m., quite a few sprays. Hey, no need to with that one. That's strong stuff. John, good to see you. Jean Lo Immortal. She's skipping down. Rashid, how are you? Vibrant Vetiver Delight. Excellent choice, Fuzz, man. Vapor by Morph. Going through a discovery set of the house. Never tried them. Speaking of something I've never tried, never heard of this. That's my number 2 from the brand. Layton's great. Legend EDP is a great fragrance. Bulgari Aqua Pour Only Original, great choice. Club de Nuit Iconic for Jay. Kix Griffey's in the house. Legend Blue. That's a good release for this year. I was underwhelmed the first time I smelled it, and it grew on me quick. I definitely agree. Kix Griffey approved. FW Wolfpack for life. Hell yeah. LV Meteor. Doing a move soon. Do you use totes? First time moving with my fragrances. Looking for some quick advice. Any of you loose bottle? If you threw it, so I didn't throw my boxes away until I moved here because I figured my gut was telling me there's going to be no more cross-country multi-state moves, that the next move is going to be to the home we purchase and it's going to be a local move. So that's why I threw all the boxes away. If you don't have all your boxes for your fragrances, that sucks to move. I'm just saying. So you're going to need a shitload of bubble wrap. Pieces of bubble wrap in between. You don't have to completely wrap every bottle, but you want something spacing. You don't want those sons of bitches clanging and banging the whole time in the box together. You just don't. Better safe than sorry. It is super tedious if you don't have the boxes. That's the advice is unless you're moving to your home you're going to be in for many, many years, don't throw your fucking boxes away. Don't take Buck's advice on fuck the box unless you're in your home you're staying in for a long ass time. That's why for the longest time I had my shit in boxes because I wasn't at the permanent spot yet. And now I know my ass is staying in the panhandle. It's going to be a short local move. I don't mind doing a little bubble wrap for that. That's why I got rid of the boxes. So if you don't have the boxes, you can need some bubble wrap in your life, my man. Sandy, good to see you, sir. Kajal 3 is a phenomenal fragrance. Oud Mineral is a phenomenal fragrance as well. Percival's a phenomenal fragrance. You guys are flexing today. JT, good to see you, sir. Rochas Eau de Rochas, which is a lemon balm. Yes, it is, sir. Have a great evening. You do as well, sir. I haven't tried the new one. Along the Merchant of Venice, you should try their Venetian Blue Intense. Noted. Darren J, good to see you, sir. Dossier Citrus Neroli, the bottle I won almost a couple years ago. One more wearing, it'll be all gone. Well, I'm glad you made your way through it, my man. I have another package from them. I hadn't heard from them. We hadn't done nothing in like 2 months. And then the rep hit me up. Hey, you're up for a collaboration? I'm like, sure. She's like, the usual, send you random? Said, yep, send me random. Surprise me. I don't care what you send me. Whatever you send me, I'm going to do what I usually do. Probably critique you on bubbles in your labels. And maybe it's going to be mediocre. Maybe it'll be really good. It's very rare they have a bad fragrance, but sometimes they have some mediocrity. But the disappointing thing is the damn bubbles in the labels, which happens way more than it should. Way more than it should. Good company overall, though. I got to say, Dossier's pretty good company. What kind of I use? I'm going to need you to make some sense. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm fat. Good to know. And then he laughed at your own joke. All right, then. Gary, good to see you. I laugh at my own jokes, too. Don't mind it. Good to see you. Another one wearing Lamar. So we got 2 in the chat wearing Lamar. Smelling good. Dutch, what's going on, big dog? How are you? Wearing Alexandria, too. Great choice. Matthew, good to see you, sir. Back here after a long break. Too much work. Not enough downtime. I'm going to be doing a first impressions video tomorrow. The new 5.0 came in. Sonny sent it my way, so I'm going to check it out. And Bohemian Lime, great choice. Hard for me to stay in the chat. Hey, I get it. You're at work. You got to do what you got to do. Vertus Soul Patchouli. Calorain, good to see you, sir. Galan Platine Privé. Legend Blue is fire. I agree. I think it's a great release. Stepped outside my comfort zone and bought Fragrance Dubois New York Intense and Oud Noir, since I've heard good things about both of them. Dan, not the man. Good to see you, sir. Dan, you need to hit me up. You go check the members only stream, because I forgot what you won, but you did win something. I don't remember which win was yours. Or were you in there? Were you in the chat? Maybe drawing a blank. I don't know, because it was last week. Because I got to check, because the all but Sactastic's Voyages package is going out tomorrow, because this bottle of Creed's not here yet. It'll be here Thursday, but all the other packages are going out tomorrow. You might have hit me up. I'm just tripping. I don't know. Let me know. It's fair. It's fair. When a category 5 hits us, no offense, Jason, I ain't coming to you, my man. I'm going to Louisiana or Texas. I got places to go. I'm not going to a random person I don't know's home. I'll go to family. I hope you appreciate the genuine, authentic answer. I'm sure you're great, but I'm going to go with family, my man, if and when that shit happens. And I'm on the 3rd floor over here, so I ain't got to worry about nothing except getting my motorcycle the hell out of here. So if you get a chance, try Rayon Tradition. So that's the orange one, right? Sport with orange and vanilla, not bad at all. I'd like to get that one. That's the orange bottle, I believe. Creed Aventus, worst performing Creed on me, but smells nice. Sorry to hear that. It does smell good, though. So, guys, I'm going to skip down a little bit to the bottom. Here we go. Last time I wore Creed, my testosterone increased by 60 points, and my voice got deeper. Absolutely. Okay, I appreciate that. Glad you took that in stride. You know what I mean? We did. Okay, yeah, because it's been a blur these last 2 weeks, my man. Naxos is one of their best releases. That's a good dip your toe into the brand kind of fragrance, because you can't go wrong with Naxos. Beautiful honey tobacco fragrance, good stuff. Really good. I'll have to get hold of the real thing. Yeah, see, my wife's got like a third of her bottle gone in Citrus Neroli. Paul, good to see you, my man. Tequila Blue Pour Homme. Can you elaborate on Seraphim Red? Yeah, I can elaborate when we get closer. It's not time. It is being released around the end of summer, and I cannot tell you about it yet because it's not time to tell you about it yet. It is right here. Yep, that's the final rendition. I'll just hold it that way so you can't see that. But this is Seraphim Red. This is the final rendition right here. And a bunch of other stuff that's in the works. But yeah, when George came to my competition, he brought a bag of goodies for me to take with me. And on that note, I think it's time to get into this. Try Paniche with That's interesting. So that's like some Arabic letters or whatever, and a picture of Mike Tyson. That does not go together at fucking all. That's hilarious. That is like funny to see. I don't mean to be insulting. If I'm being insulting, sorry to hurt your feelings, but that's just kind of random. Like I'm assuming it's Arabic letters. I'm white American, so I don't fucking know for sure. But with a picture of Mike Tyson, that's quite funny. This is why some people love me and some people hate me, because I'm gonna just be me. Keep it real, you know. You gentlemen have a fantastic evening. So glad I got Jason. I'm glad you're able to come hang for a little bit, my man. So let's go ahead and dive into this shit, guys. I want to check out Statik Olfactive's newest release. The Forbidden City is going to be the first one we're going to go for here. I don't know what to expect here. It's a 50 ml. So their first one, Into the Wilds, extremely green, earthy, super niche, super high quality stuff. Cut that little seal so we can get into this. I think this is supposed to be a fresher fragrance, if I remember correctly. Whoop. Got cards and shit falling out. Grab that off the ground. Statik Olfactive business card. Here's the notes. There's the bottle. Let's there's gold flakes. There's gold flakes in there. Welcome to the Forbidden City. Calming, meditative, transportive. Perfumed by Paul Kyler. Note about the perfumer, the story of the fragrance. It's apparently a tea fragrance. Jasmine tea has long been the most famous scented tea in China, as early as the Han Dynasty up to present day. Apricot has traditionally been incorporated into jasmine tea, as well as their flavor and scent profiles blend together seamlessly. Using geographically and historically correct ingredients, this unisex fruity tea fragrance, there you go, it's a fruity tea fragrance, contains a light sweet incense nuance, you have my attention, evocative of sipping tea in an ancient temple where sweet incense burns in the background, wafting throughout. I'm immediately sold, because you see this white Amarud bottle right there? That's white Hinoki. The first thing I see that catches my eye is Hinoki wood essential oil. I'm extreme. For those of you that have never tried a Hinoki wood fragrance, it's this citrusy, boozy wood, sweet citrus booze, woody nuance. So good, it stands out. Every time it's listed, it stands out. It's a very distinctive note. I'm so excited to see that. So apricot jasmine tea blended from green and black teas. 50% of the perfume is these tea notes. Hinoki wood essential oil, precious woods, which encompasses sandalwood, Armenian wood, and bois d'encens. I'm assuming an incense wood of some sort. Frankincense, extractions of several types and countries, including both partially and fully pyrogenated. Myrrh, smooth musk, blending spice and incense. PK Perfume, specially made captive base note molecule, blending tea, florals, and incense. So this is an extremely unique blend. I've never seen anything of the sort based on what I just read. So if you haven't tried Into the Wild, if you like earthy greens, you really should. Castoreum, it's not super funky, but it has this earthy, funky green, musky, woodsy, just super unique, potent green fragrance. It's such an olfactive treat. Wearability is kind of low, though, because it's a bit of a challenge. But it's just art at its finest when it comes to perfumery. I have a feeling we're going to have higher wearability, but super unique once again. We're starting off hot here without even smelling the damn thing first. This is an olfactive treat is what I think I'm about to walk into here. Because if you're a perfume lover, which if you're watching this live stream, me talking about some niche fragrances, you're fucking hardcore into this. This is exciting for me. I would assume a lot of you would be like, ooh, I need to try that, without me having said a word about what it smells like yet. I'm super excited. I really am. Let's look at these gold flakes. Let me shake it around a little bit. Doesn't that look cool? Okay, kind of a, not marble, not glass, but not cheap plastic either. I don't know really how to describe, because it's got a plastic filling, but let's go on skin here. Beautiful atomizer. I'm so excited. Hinoki wood, tea, incense. It all sounds so, I smell the hinoki wood. It stands out. It always stands out, guys. That's why I have that to the side. I've been meaning to wear it. It's literally right here, this bottle. Super wearable. So it's not a bitter green tea. Fruity. I don't get much incense, at least not yet. It does smell authentically like room temperature tea, lightly sweetened tea. The hinoki wood gives it the citrusy feel. It's gotta be what's giving it the citrus. There's a powdery, flowery nuance to it that smells of white floral. I think jasmine was listed. It smells more white floral than anything else. Yes, apricot jasmine tea. So the fruitiness there, it's apricot. So it could be that I'm smelling, because hinoki wood gives this citrus woody smell. It's very woodsy. You got sandalwood, Armenian wood, whatever this bois incense is, and hinoki wood. You got a variety of woody notes. This is different. Very wearable. And even though there's a hefty floral nuance at the top, I don't think it's super feminine, but it's definitely not a masculine fragrance. I would say, if anything, it might lean a little feminine. But my gut's telling me perfectly unisex here. Very potent. This is a deep fragrance profile as well. As soon as you sniff it, it doesn't smell basic. Now, some fragrances are just like very straightforward, like, oh, citrus and musk and spice. It's going to be that for a while. This smells like it's going to change drastically often. Even though it's not super complex, there's depth to this profile. It does have a booziness to it. It's got to be the hinoki wood doing that. This is so much better than Into the Wild. I mean, way better than Into the Wild because of the wearability and the likability. Whereas I could really appreciate the artistry of Into the Wild. I just don't wear it because it doesn't suit me. But it was so impressive the times I've smelled it. Anybody that likes that profile, that style, those super earthy greens, should absolutely give it a go. It's just wearability is pretty low for me. But this is something I get down with year round. But again, it's not that daily wear type of profile to me. It offers something a little bit more special to it, I find. So deep and rich. Let's see what Parfumo's saying about this profile. See if they match up the notes the same as the card. I'm just curious. If nothing else, I'd like to look at, they do have it. So we'll look at Into the Wild after, just for those of you that are not. Look at this, 3 ratings. It's already got a 9.2 out of 10. Whomever voted on this, you got like 2 10s and somebody that gave like a 9 for it to be a 9.2 out of 10. Floral, fruity, woody, spicy, green. I would agree with all of that. Seems to be pretty accurate. Note breakdown's pretty accurate. It's highly, highly rated. Did they leave a written review? No. But whomever got to it is really into this fragrance. I've never seen over a 9 on here. It's only 3 ratings. But the 3 people that came to this page really like this fragrance. I think it's 9 out of 10 kind of shit too. I'm going to tell you now. It is very impressive. More impressive, I think, than even this, which we talked about yesterday, which you got to like leather. The wearability is lower on this than it is on the Forbidden City. Oh, this is still so good, though. Deified Tony Iommi. Man, I still stand on, this is one of the best, top 3 release of the year, but it might have to bump to 4 because this is, I don't want to say miles ahead of Into the Wild, but kind of. Into the Wild was extremely impressive, but this is so much more wearable and so unique at the same time, because tea fragrances are done to death, but in this manner, not that I've tried. It's so, like, the apricot's not overtaking it, but it smells more citrusy than it does fruity. I think there's a nice harmonious balance between the apricot and the hinoki wood. playing a strong supporting role here with these tea notes. I don't get much incense here. Like this smoky nuance they were talking about, burning incense in the background, faintly, if anything. Not overly spiced. Green, sure, tea dominant. Floral, very much. It's more floral than it is green, I agree. Floral, fruity, woody, but I agree with the way these accords are arranged. I definitely do. I think I would put fruity above floral, but it's fine at number 2. Give or take, depends on your skin or your olfactive perception, probably. This is a home run. This is an absolute home run. Let's go to the website. This sometimes maybe good. We got to stick with the theme and the title here. It's maybe good, maybe shit. We're actually running with it this time instead of just saying it. It's literally in the title. Let's go to Statik Olfactive's website and see what the sample situation is looking like here. Let's see. It's cheaper than Into the Wild because Into the Wild is $150. So you can do 10 ml. What you can do with and without the 24 karat gold flakes. So it is indeed real gold, 24 karat. So if you were to get the 10 ml without, you're looking at $30 for 10 ml, $3 per ml for a high quality original niche. Really potent too. That's priced right because 10 ml, just like I said with Into the Wild, 10 ml is all you need here because it's really strong. I'm confident it's going to last a long ass time. What is the oil concentration? Does it state? Does not state. So all the flakes settled. Let's shake them up, shall we? So you can get it with the flakes in the 10 ml if you wanted to get with the flakes. I don't know why if you guys are seeing that circle to that, but with the flakes is still $30 for the 10 ml. So you can just, it's a preference thing so no price change. It's just, do you want the flakes? Do you not want the flakes is what it comes down to. So that's your prerogative. It does not cost you extra or make it cheaper if you get with or without. But I encourage going with the 10 ml. And if you decide, holy crap, I'm burning through this 10 ml, you can always go back and get the 50 ml. Because $30, that's the way to go. It's $3 per ml is how you can look at it. You don't need a lot of sprays. This is something that I would wear 3, maybe 4 sprays of. This is 9 out of 10 type of stuff here. I agree with the folks that voted on this at Parfumo. The 3 people that made it a 9.2 out of 10. I think we're walking the same path here. This is that impressive. I wish somebody would have put a written review. I would love to see what they thought. Seriously, I would have loved to see what one of these 3 people thought because they rated, all 3 rated it highly. That's clearly like 2 10s and a 9. What's that average out to, right? That would be 29 divided by 3. So you're looking at 29 divided by 3 is, well, I'm not sharp like I used to be, huh? Whoops. I used to be sharper than this. 29 divided by 3. Whoops, did that backwards. $9.6. So it wasn't 2 10s and a 9. It had to be probably 2 10s and an 8, I would assume. Let's see. 28 divided by 3. Yep, 9.3. So close. So close. But point is, 3 people rated it really freaking high. That's the moral of this story. Now let's take a quick look at Into the Wild because this is still pretty highly rated, but it's a challenge. That's why it's not rated as highly. Definitely a challenge. See, black spruce, Indian cypress, ozone, smoke, Spanish cypress, whole bunch of greens and smoke. Egyptian violet leaf, fern, more green. Green leaves, more green. Honeysuckle, Indian galbanum, more green. Castoreum and civet. And it's well done, too. It's well done. It is not funky fecal kind of stuff when you see castoreum. Don't think that, guys. Indian patchouli, more green. Indonesian oud. Oak moss, more green. Texas cedar, a lot of green. Green being the main accord is an understatement. Crazy green, impressive, super, super strong. They undershot these ratings. That's 9 out of 10 longevity, sillage. Crazy strong. But it was a really impressive first outing to kind of set the tone for what the brand's going to be about to come over the top with something unique and wearable and so much more enjoyable in the Forbidden City. Let's get caught up on this chat. This is impressive right here. This is an impressive fragrance. We'll go ahead and put him right there. Let's get caught up on this chat. Let's see. It was hot, but it wasn't so much hotter than here, even though it showed 10 degrees hotter. It wasn't crazy. I don't have a singular favorite everyday summer fragrance. I'm a man of variety, but if I had to pick one, it would probably be Seraphine Blue because it's what I wear the most. I wear it at least once a week. But I appreciate the super chat. But I don't have a singular favorite anything aside from that being the fragrance I wear the most. So it's technically my favorite. It's my number one in my collection until further notice. So it's a Haroff Signature Seraphine Blue. Beach Life, good to see you, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm assuming you follow me on Instagram if you're saying that, because I did look pretty monstrous in that mirror selfie that I did on at the gym today. I did look pretty fucking monstrous. I would assume that's why you're saying that. Let's see. Happy Tuesday. Wearing Electimus Imperium. Great choice. It's a beautiful fragrance, Dutch. It's absolutely stunning. I'm the same way with Freshies. They just don't work well for me for some reason. Noted. Good to see you, sir. Lemon Oud. Oud Lemon Mint. You said it backwards, but great fragrance. Roy, Seraphim Red notes don't look as appealing to me as blue. I can't say what is what. Just know that it's very pink pepper forward, and the seaweed aquatic tone is still very present. You just don't have iris and stuff like that. You have pink pepper replacing it. That's as far as I'll go. They are of the same DNA because it's its own flanker line within the Signature Pour Homme line. Seraphim is its own set of flankers. That's why they're different colors, because they're of the same Seraphim DNA, Signature Seraphim DNA, but different nuances, some different breakdowns. They go different paths, but this one's more pink pepper forward, is what I'll say of that. That's about as far as I'll go. Fragrance by Goldschlager. There you go. Wearing Sauvage EDP. I mean, you can't go wrong there. Good to see you, sir. I agree. It's beautiful. Like I said, citrusy, boozy, woody note. It's amazing. Cidrapois, a great choice. Maybe missed something apparently. See you guys talking amongst yourselves. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Cinede Carthusia Amar. Salt, watery notes, rosemary, and mint. Sounds like something I'd enjoy. That's for damn sure. 4.26 on Troll Grantico with 27 votes. So even on that shithole, highly rated. People didn't destroy it. They straight up gave the praise it deserves because shit's impressive. It is. Like, I'm actually surprised to see that. We're going to give old Troll Grantico a little airtime. What the hell? Because I want to see. I want to see. Amber, woody green, fruity white, floral, fresh, spicy, powdery. Yeah, I agree with a lot of that. Very highly rated. I would say summer's the least favorable of the bunch, but I think it totally works still because it's a deep fragrance. It is pretty rich, but I don't think it's so much so that you can't rock it in the summer. I got everything listed. Yeah, there's definitely a multitude of those things. Performance, yeah, that's about what I'm thinking it's going to be based on how it's settling in. It's pretty strong still. I don't know what the hell this fragrance is. Indigo Smoke Arquiste. Never tried that, but it's definitely pretty good. Gotta say, I'm not surprised to see it highly rated all over the place. Josh, good to see you, sir. Jasmine's great in it. It's very jasmine forward. A lot of tea. I get a lot of hinoki wood, just as much as I do the apricot. Really hate the apricot in Coastal Breeze, and you'll hate the apricot in Pacific Chill because I like the apricot. I like apricot in general. Good stuff. Blue Atlas Atlantis has a nice apricot note as well. Appreciate the super chat, though. Unique take on tea. I found it to be quite thick and rich. Yes, I think it works fine in the warm weather, though. I don't think it'd be too bad. But I do agree with how they rated the seasons. Like the least favorable is definitely summer. Yeah, you'll probably like it. Yeah, he killed this. This is superior to Into the Wild for sure. I don't know if you heard what I had said. I don't know how long you've been here, Josh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The travel spray is all you need for $30. That's all you need. $3 per ml, 3-4 spray fragrance. Good. That's all you need. Happened upon a live. Good to see you, sir. Le Beau Le Parfum, great choice. Any kind, really, but more campfire. Discount code still work? Don't know. Possibly. He didn't tell me anything about turning it off, so I mean, give it a try. I mean, it's not affiliated or anything. I'm getting kind of kickback right. It was just something he had set up for when I had talked about Into the Wild. Just like with Mike from Day 3 Fragrances, with Happy Land, with Alexandria, with Sphinx. Like, those aren't affiliate codes. They're just made for you guys for convenience to hook my viewers up. I don't get anything for those. I do have other affiliates and stuff like that, but I don't have any affiliate. That's not affiliated. Yeah, we're back. We're back to our regularly scheduled programming. Same bat time, same bat channel for this week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Anything Hinoki wood, I'm open to trying. Makes it more interesting than Sedley. It's on par. I think Sedley's still superior, but for the money, it's really good. I think it is a really good. And that's the biggest difference to me. It's spicier. Good to see you. Guerlain Eau de Cologne Imperial. Never tried it. The idea of Seraphim Red to be a summer scent or fall spring aquatic. It's still kind of summer leading into fall. It's still, because it's going to be tail into summer. I can't give you an exact date and let you know when pre-sale's coming. Just keep your ears open is what I can say. Bathed in citrine. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. I wore citrine last week. Dennis, good to see you, sir. I know a lot of people will boo me, but fragrance went up. If anybody wants to boo you because you like Jeremy's fragrances, I'll get them out of here. That's stupid. If you like Jeremy's fragrances, you enjoy Jeremy's fragrances. Who cares, man? Fragrance One Office for Men's not a bad fragrance. It's super mass appealing. Bergamot, amber, and ambroxan. I've smelled it. It's really good. It is. It's overpriced, but it's still a really good fragrance. It's a beast, too. Once Upon a Time was a good fella. Not that I've tried. Not that I'm familiar with. I mean, here's Legacy. Silver is all you need. Like, why explore more? If you have the one that's really close and really good, why do you need more of them? That's like having an Aventus clone and saying, I need 10 more Aventus clones. I review them. It's different. But if you're just buying it for personal use and adding to your collection, do you need more than one Sedley smelling fragrance? Just being real. Or are you just doing research because you haven't bought one yet? Because it's really good. It's one of the top of his best releases in the last couple of years. I've been meaning to try that, and then Malibu Party on the Beach. People are on me all the time about it. It's a great indie fragrance house. Highly recommend. Noted. Paradise Garden, great choice. Let me skip down a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, the difference in being Fragcom famous and sports media famous, for those of you that haven't subscribed to his channel yet, the man got 4,000 subscribers and like 20,000 views on his first video in like 2 days. I saw Fightful Select in your comments and all the Homo sapien comments, and that's what I told my wife. I said, you see, there's the difference in my kind of famous and his kind of famous. There's the difference right there. Congratulations, my guy. I've been telling everybody you're going to have a silver play button by Christmas. Mark my words, Omas will have a silver play button in 6 months. His channel is catching some steam quick. Go subscribe to my man's channel if you haven't yet. Good to see you, my man. I hope you're doing well. With Elysium Parfum Cologne, Molinard's Vanille Patchouli, and Wild Fruits. Good job getting Wild Fruits. Don't be wrong. I like Elysium Parfum Cologne. I've never tried the Molinard fragrance, but Wild Fruits slept on. I'm pumped. Looking forward to see Wild Fruits in the rotation as it heats up. I need to throw it in my rotation. So underrated. So freaking underrated. I agree, sir. I agree. I'm glad it worked out for you. So I just ordered the 10 ml. Did the code work? I think it was TLTG 10. I think he had for it. I don't remember. Let me go look. let's see. It was a live stream. There we go. TLTG 10. If still active, we'll save you 10%. For anybody curious. I love Mahir Silver. It's good. It's really good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anytime, my man. I got you back. You got any questions? You need any help? Any whatever. I see you picked up on your thumbnails. So, hell yeah, man. When you go on live, Jay, $5 super sticker. I sure appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Someone new to the scene, and I love your content. Well, Zachary Ash, I sure appreciate that, my man. Might I recommend subscribing to another channel if you enjoy mine? This is Jordan. I don't know if you're familiar with him. If you're a wrestling fan, this is the Nigerian Giant Omos, who, let me go ahead and pump my guy up a little bit. Let's put his link in the chat for any of you that haven't subscribed yet. Not that you need my help from what I've seen. I haven't looked in like 2 days yet. 10,000 yet? Where's he at? Let me scroll. I post so much in my community post, my community tab. I scroll down a little bit. I'm almost to you. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely almost there. It's a few more days. There's the beautiful ab pose. My abs don't look like that anymore. They're still there, but not like that. There he is. He is at 4,850 subscribers. That video has 22,000 views. The Giant Connoisseur is what he renamed the channel to. The video from 4 days ago, top 10 introductory fragrances, has 2,100 views. You guys definitely need to watch that. Copy. And we're going to put that in the chat. Subscribe to the Giant Connoisseur, the Nigerian Giant Omos, my man Jordan. Finally creating some fragrance content here on YouTube. Y'all definitely check my guy out. Always a pleasure to have you. I'm glad I can inspire you, my man. It was a blast hanging with you, and we're definitely going to do that again in November when I come down to Orlando. We're going to have a good time. You're taking me to the Performance Center. I don't know if I threw that out there yet. If I'm coming to Orlando, you got to take me to the Performance Center. We don't have to go to NXT, but I still would like to pop in and look around a little bit before we go work out, before we go sniffing. You know, I got to go to the Performance Center while I'm in Orlando, right? Top 3 Boss Bottle fragrances. So it's hard. I mean, naturally, you got to say Boss Bottled Elixir here. Intense Eau de Parfum, which is discontinued, but it's still like the greatest one they've ever done. It's the truest, most properly named flanker of all time. It really does smell like an intense Eau de Parfum concentration take on the original Boss Bottle. It is the most accurately named flanker of all time. It is 100% Boss Bottled Intense Eau de Parfum. So I got to include, it's the greatest. That's why I have to keep it in there. So that Boss Bottled Elixir. And I'm going to go with something fresh and off the cuff that you might not expect. I'm going to say Boss Bottled Pacific. I think it is that good. Salted lemon, coconut water, beach in a bottle. They did great. There's a bunch of other really good ones. Infinite's a really good lavender dominant one. I would say if you like minty pineapple, you might want to check out that porcelain white bottle with the green, the unlimited flanker. They got a lot of really good ones, but for me, the clear cut 3 is Pacific, Intense EDP, and Elixir. Shout outs to I think you meant Hez, right? Let's see, where was I? After months, finally found the scent Elixir on a discounter. Sloma Shop had it for you, 10-4. Shout outs to Sloma Shop. So it did work. Okay, cool. Glad it worked for you, my man. Not yet. Slow and steady wins the race. You're going to get there, though. I mean, 2 videos and you almost got 5,000 subs. You know, because it was, I knew when it caught on, like the first one. Because, I mean, guys, the dude's first video's got 22,000 views in 11 days. That shit don't happen in this space. And then I started scrolling through, and it's like, oh, the wrestling fans caught on. And then I saw Fightful Select. I said, oh, there we go. He's going to catch some steam now. So the word's spreading for you. So seriously, soft live stream clap. Congrats, my guy. I genuinely believe and hope you get one of those by the end of the fucking year. Because if anybody can do it in this space, it's you, because you have a different audience that you bring with you. You have a built-in fan base that literally has a name, Homo sapiens. You literally have a fan base built in. that are going to want to check you out no matter what, whatever you're doing, because they're fans of you, the person, not just the gimmick. So, my man, you have a great opportunity to really do something with your passion here. And I am for it, and anything I can do to help you already know. I got you back in one text, one call away. I got you. You just let me know. For those of you that don't know, it's one of the greatest humans on the planet. Big teddy bear. His gimmick's Big Evil Giant, but he's big old teddy bear. Great guy. Great guy right here. One more intense. Spicy leather iris. One more intense for sure. Do have a question though. What's your thoughts on Missoni Parfum? Smells very similar to Bleu de Chanel. Affordable twist on it. Just gathering some opinions. It's good. To our famous member, looking forward to viewing his videos. I know for a fact he's a great guy and fragrance addict. Yes, and he's very much into his niche. He had Coco Loco on his first video list too. You're awesome, my brother. Thank you. I actually have something to run by you that I think you might be interested in that I'm not talking about publicly live. Call me when you get time. Text me first, and we'll set up a call. I need to talk to you about something. Now that I see you, it just popped in my head. There's something I need to talk to you about. Just to throw out there. Fragrances that are maybe good or maybe shit. Almost every fragrance clone, when you first open and try it, half of mine smelled off or bad, let it macerate for a few weeks. That's a good take. It's not what it used to be. Good afternoon. I admire your work ethic, managing the amount of content you do. The work you put into bodybuilding is impressive. Scent of the day, Fico Amalfi. That's an impressive fragrance, and I appreciate the compliment. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I figured you meant Hez. So shout outs to Hez. Latafa Atlas. That's a very polarizing one, apparently. I've seen some interesting comments on my review video for that one. So looking for a good dupe of Maison Crivelli Patchouli Magnetic. I've never tried it that I can remember, let alone a clone. I do. I haven't worked in a long time. Very much, it's just a very fresh twist in the original. It doesn't last that long. You're like 3 hours, but if you don't mind refreshing, it's good. Color of the juice matches the scent. Very light blue twist on the original's profile. Yeah, you can subscribe to my guy. Hell, let's get him to 10,000 before the end of the month. Shit, why not? So we got more fragrances to get into. We got a tester of Secret of Success from State of Mind. This was sent by the good folks over at Sauvant Garde. I've been picking fragrances from them. So for those of you that don't know, their whole thing is tea fragrances. So we started with the tea fragrance. We're moving into a different tea fragrance. If I remember correctly, the black bottle is the Iris one. I don't remember. It's been a couple of weeks since I picked it, and I've been having them for a little over a week because I've been busy. I've been traveling. So I don't remember. I love their bottles, though. This triangular shape, and this is a heavy glass cap that's magnetic. So let's give it a spray. I think this is the Iris one, if I remember correctly. Woody and spicy. Whoa. It's like hot pepper. Hot pepper, and this is the Iris one. But it's more of an earthy Iris. It's not that waxy makeup stuff. It's not that designer Iris stuff. You can tell this is a niche fragrance. This is the best one I've tried from them. This is so much better than the green and the blue bottles that I have. Like way better. Way, way better. Like it's not even close. Those are shit compared to this. And those are good, especially the green bottle. The green bottle is magnificent. But this, it's got like this licorice pepper iris thing going. I've never smelled anything like this. Y'all are going to think I'm bullshitting y'all that it's 3 fragrances in a row and 2 live streams that I get more impressed with each fragrance I get to next. Because Tony Iommi Deified was magnificent yesterday. And then today, the Forbidden City, I like even more. And then moving right along in the Secret of Success, I like that even more. 9.5 just off first sniff. Y'all are going to think, I swear I'm not bullshitting you guys. I'm never bullshitting you guys. This is just a lucky run. This is just shaking out this way. This is, I don't know. They got over a dozen fragrances from this line. And you'd be hard pressed to tell me there's one I'm going to like more than Secret of Success. It's so unique and so me. I could get down with this on a regular basis in the cooler weather during the day and in the evening. What are these notes? I don't remember. How many times I got to click it? 8.2 out of 10, 18 ratings. It's not just me. So it's not the iris one. It's floral, though. That's cinnamon. Cardamom, rosemary. That's cinnamon. It smells like licorice and pepper. It's got this licorice smell to it. It's so good. It's so good. What is this? Is this what I'm smelling? So it's just in this. What the hell is Sencha? I don't know. Is that what I'm smelling? It's a tea. That's the tea note. Okay, what is Sencha green tea? Tell me about it. Origin Japan. It's Japanese green tea. It's refreshing flavored and described as vegetal green, seaweedy, or grassy. Flavors vary. Different Sencha are brewed. Steam first tea leaves, optimization. South Korea, yada yada, blah 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 blah. It does not paint the picture for what I think I'm smelling. I get this licorice-like smell, types of Sencha, so there's variety here. Let's see if I can pick out which one I'm looking at here. Ichiban cha or new tea. Sencha. I'm learning right now. I'm trying to educate myself on what this is. Let's do it together. That's why I put it on the screen for you guys. Have a sweet... Fuck me. Sorry. Stupid ads. I get it. They're trying to make their money with their pop-up ads and stuff, but growing season tends to have a sweeter, more nuanced, sometimes richer taste than other types. Okay, so maybe not that. Steam during the process varies. Light steam will result in a lighter, cleaner, more delicate tea, so it's not that one. No. Fukamushi? Is that how you say that? Due to deeper steam and more broken leaves. Has a bold oceanic flavor, less nuance, and a dark, rich green color. It might be that one. It's a variation of matcha. Unlike matcha, so there's the matcha tea note. So it's a matcha tea? I didn't even know that. That's a nice springtime. So it's more like this. It's more like this because it's bold. The moral of this story is this fragrance is fucking amazing. I'm actually going to bump it to a 9.75. This is one of the best fragrances I've ever smelled. I swear. It's starting to smell more like cinnamon now that it's settling in, but that opening was like this fiery hot pepper licorice smell with some florals that was kind of earthy that I was thinking was maybe a natural iris, but apparently it's Lang Lang is the only floral here. That's kind of weird. Sweet, spicy, very spicy, fruity, gourmand, citrus. I would say it's on the earthy side of things as well. Maybe it's the way this oud and cinnamon and tea note blend together with the other spices that make this like licorice-like smell that I get. Because I'm telling you, I get like a black licorice to this. Almost like star anise mixed with black licorice, the way the spice and everything goes. This is phenomenal. This is absolutely stunning. Oh my. If I wasn't wearing commodity juice, this would be going on skin right now on my neck, not just on my hand. I can't wait to see what my wife thinks about this one. God willing, she loves it. Like this is top 5 pickup of the year, whether sent to me, bought, whatever, just coming into my collection, top 5 of the year. This is one of the best things I've ever smelled. This wows me like Baby Cat and Vanilla Oud and all the first time, and Dior Homme Parfum. Like the first time I smelled those and I was blown away, like, holy shit, this is for me. That's how I feel about State of Mind, Secret of Success. And the bottle's stunning, of course. Added bonus. Doesn't matter. But my God, If anything I said here entices you or excites you in any way, get a sample of this for the love of God. Try this fragrance. It's so balanced with the spiciness. I would put spice as the main accord, but it's not too spicy. 9.75. Like the last time that something really pulled me that way and I gave it a 9.75 that I can recall was Aaron Terrence Hughes' Ohm. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. And apparently I got behind a little bit. Let me see where I was. Let's see. Intrigued by Atlas. Salty seaweed. You might enjoy it. Oh, hell yeah. We definitely going to set it up. He's talking about the Performance Center. That's what I'm saying. We got to go to the Performance Center. I got to see it. If it could be on a Tuesday, of course I would want to go to an NXT event, but it's not that serious. I still just want to pop my head in and say I went, you know. But yeah, we're still going to get together beginning of November, like we had discussed. But yeah, text me when you get some time. There's something I want to talk to you about. I saw they released that. I bet they're going to be good. Late to the live, send a day 3 fragrances, downtown deja vu. Somebody smelling quite unique. I'm not one to enjoy a liquor smell, but happy you found such a banger for you. This is so impressive. And I don't know why it's coming across as licorice to me, because that's clearly not what the notes dictate it should smell like. It just smells like that to me. I don't know. Spiced licorice. And that may sound off-putting to some, but I quite like it. I think it might be unisex. Let's see. Mobile Explorer didn't last long on me. Cincha with the cinnamon and ylang-ylang probably giving off that root beer-ish smell, I'd imagine. Kind of. A little bit. That's fair. Like a decarbonated, flat type of root beer, spiced root beer, room temperature. That makes sense. Carbonate. Well, because the spice could work as the carbonation, so maybe not flat. A little bit of root beer, but more. I get more licorice out of it. It's weird. Weird. Good weird. Definitely good weird. 9.75. The forward's not as good as this. We're just gonna revisit the forward from Mind Games because I've smelled it a couple of times. I handpicked that one. I always, when I get an opportunity to pick a Mind Games fragrance, I pick a Mind Games fragrance. I'm not stupid. Sure, I'll take a Mind Games fragrance, but I mean, so impressive. I hope my wife likes it. God forbid she doesn't, because that'll be heartbreaking. If she can't stand it, I'll never get to wear it. Unbelievable, guy. Like I'm almost speechless. I know I had a lot to say, but I'm just so taken back because I wasn't expecting to enjoy it that much. I figured it'd be good. I didn't think it'd be that good. Limal Elixir suits my taste a little bit more. You can't go wrong with either. You get a lot of rose out of 1 million Elixir. No, I would not. I would take Tonka Cola. Tonka Cola is my jam. Ambar de Monaco is really good, but it's not one of my favorites. It's not like top 3 from day 3 for me, whereas Tonka Cola is top 5 from Mancera for me. So with that said, let's revisit the forward, which is going to be a disappointment compared to what I just smelled. For as good as the forward is, it's crazy to think, right? I love their magnetic caps. Mind Games. Get some in your life, guys. They're beautiful. The lion's face is soaked right now. I sprayed it twice. I didn't need to spray it twice. Get that gourmandy nuance, that creamy sweetness. A little touch of powder. Any of you that haven't tried anything from Mind Games, look, they are expensive, but they are amazing. I'm not saying the value's there, but look, 8.9 out of 10, 21 ratings, sweet gourmand, citrus, woody, creamy, honey, pomelo, lemon, mandarin orange, salt. I don't get much salt here. Jasmine, tonka bean, bourbon, vanilla, cashmere, and sandalwood. So it's very creamy, sweet, a lot of bourbon, vanilla, sandalwood. That's the main thing you can expect here. It's almost chocolatey, the way the sweetness comes off. I know it's vanillas. It's almost chocolatey-like. Very gourmandy. I'm not a big gourmand guy, but I love this in Double Attack. Double Attack's got orange bitters and dark chocolate, and it's amazing. It's delicious. There's certain gourmands that just do it for me. Double Attack and the Forward are two of them. They just happen to both be Mind Games fragrances. Mind Games. Definitely where it's at. This is 8.5 out of 10 type of stuff. It's a great fragrance. It's not an every situation kind of thing. Very situational. Cooler weather, evenings out kind of stuff because it's a gourmand. It's a damn good one, though. Creamy woods. Deliciously thick, creamy, and sweet. A little powdery. Again, I don't get much of this salt that they list, but the Forward, really good. Also, I would recommend the Queening. Queening's really good. Gambit, fantastic. But most importantly, if there's one fragrance from Mind Games, let me square up to you guys here. Let's get close. Let's get intimate. Talk about this. This is important. Let's go just full screen here. Let me pull this down. There's one fragrance that I recommend that you must try, unless you just don't like cherry. You must try French Defense. I feel about French Defense the way I feel about State of Mind, Secret of Success. One of the greatest fragrances I've ever smelled. It's a syrupy, sweet, boozy cherry fragrance. It's knock your socks off good. It's seductive. It's, baby, stop kissing my neck. We're about to walk in. It's that kind of good. It's that kind of good, guys. I'm telling you. French Defense. Magnifique. You need to try that. Unless you just don't vibe with cherry. Still give it a shot, maybe. But if you're looking for the ultimate cherry fragrance, I don't know what else to tell you. Because that literally happened. That's why I gave you that example. That literally happened. All right, let's get caught up on this chat. I'm on it. Have one on the way. How to order it from the UK. Had to order it from the UK. Okay. Whispers in the Library is the vanilla pepper one. Okay. Scent tea with licorice smell. Statik Olfactive, late to the game, sir. You're late to the game. I gave many a praise. The Forbidden City. Scroll back is all I'll say. So you can see the genuine reaction. The Forbidden City is so much better than Into the Wild. Into the Wild is too situational for me. As you know, I can appreciate the storytelling and the artistry of that fragrance. It is an impressive fragrance. The wearability is just super low for me. The Forbidden City, the Hinoki wood really jumps out at me just as much as the apricot does. My kind of jam. I gave it a 9 out of 10. I think it's your best fragrance. I think you came over the top of Into the Wild with something extremely impressive. It is far superior to Into the Wild, in my opinion. So like I said, if you want to see all the genuine reactions, just scroll back. It was the first fragrance of the 3 that we did. Right around the 15-minute mark, we started with that. Indeed. Just got home from work. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Would be a good prominent pineapple alternative to Aventus with good performance. Man, that's a rabbit hole. That's a whole topic in itself. There's so much out there. There's so much. It's unreal. Look, Evan, I gotta be real with you. Awful question to ask right now. Awful. Just awful. Why would you want to do that to me? I thought you liked me, Evan. There's just so much because a lot of my favorites aren't easy to get. Like bondnumber9.com, very fruit forward. Doesn't have the musk and florals and all that and a lot of smoke. Bondnumber9.com is the superior fruity take to me. I would say I just mentioned Mind Games, but it's more about mango than pineapple. But Blockade's amazing if you want a fruity twist on Aventus. Very pink pepper mango forward, but still smells like Aventus. It's very expensive, especially if budget's not an issue. You should at least get a sample. Try Blockade. It is very impressive. Another one, the very fruit forward pineapple that's still like Aventus. As far as affordability, it would be something like King of Kings from Essential Obsessions, but another great hybrid because it's blended with Dolce & Gabbana pineapple. More Dolce & Gabbana pineapple than the actual Aventus batch that's cloned, which is the 13ZZ01 batch. Would be Juicy Maximus from Making Sense. That's probably the best of everything I listed. That's very extremely pineapple forward because it's literally blended with Dolce & Gabbana pineapple, which it's actually the higher percentage of Dolce & Gabbana pineapple's DNA than it is actually the Aventus batch that he went with. I would encourage that. That's going to be on the more affordable side. And you got a variety of size options as far as bottles. So Making Sense Juicy Maximus would be a really good one. Still awful question though. You put me in such a bad spot there because I could keep going. It could be a 20-minute discussion easily. Yes, sir. I decided to discuss it today on a whim because I'm just getting back to reality. I've been in the last 2 weeks. I went to Louisiana twice. So I've been traveling a lot. Louisiana's 4 states over. County, Florida. Juicy Maximus. That's the one. Forbidden City definitely has piqued my interest along with its Secret of Success. Yeah. That's the best fragrance I smelled here today. I didn't think that Forbidden City would have gotten topped, but Secret of Success. Oh, my. Oh, my. And it's not that herbal of a tea smell. Like, it's not real herbal. Like the other ones that I have, the blue bottle and the green bottle, they're very herbal. The green bottle's amazing. I forgot the name of it. Sense of humor. The green bottle. That's my second favorite now. I would suggest just looking at the note breakdowns and building a discovery set because you can build a sample set on their website. Just look at what interests you and build a sample set. Don't go off of what I like or what anybody else likes. Just look at the profiles and say, that sounds like something I like. That sounds like something I won't like. That sounds like something I like. And build yourself a sample set. Yeah, I agree, guys. I definitely agree. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, Juicy Maximus. Special. So, yeah, don't tell me. Because somebody messaged me. I won't say their name. They're a regular here in the chat. They had some seller that had a 50 ml for a little over 100. And I said, nope, I'm waiting until Victor and Rolf releases it on the U.S. website. And I'm going to just buy it then. I'm not trying to race to grab any bottle from overseas that I can to do the quickest, fastest to get a video out to try to suck up every view I can. Nope. I'm just waiting to buy it from Victor and Rolf like I always do. I will have it at full retail with whatever shit they're throwing in for buying a bottle. Bulgari Man, Wood Neroli, good stuff. I want to shout out Kenneth Cole, Black Bold, which I haven't had. I haven't tried that one specifically. I wore that the last 3 days. Love it, especially for the money. Kenneth Cole's got some good fragrances. Fragrance Decant Boutique, great place to get some decants, obviously. Okay, both YouTube and bodybuilding. Keep building, King. Well, I sure appreciate that. Function of the Downfall. I like the name. Appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the way to go because you can literally pick what you want because they have more than 9 fragrances. And you can hand pick. And it has their newest one, Cairo Nights. That's one I throw in there. Mango-licious Hippie Storm. That's one I throw in there. Sphinx Elixir. That's one I throw in there. Black Anubis. That's one I throw in there. There's your 4 because that's my top 4. But you might not like those. That's why I say read the profiles and see what speaks to you. Inspired by LeBeau, Paradise Garden. Noted. I like waiting on proper releases. LOL, sneakers and cars, only things I buy early. I've been buying some sneakers early. Like tomorrow, it's either tomorrow or Thursday, the Diffused Blue 11 lows are coming in. I did the Paris Olympics 4s way early. The Oxidized Green 4s way early. Jordan Brand's killing me. Now we got the aluminum 4s coming out. 2025 is going to be a problem. Because I'm trying to buy like other stuff than just new releases. That's why I got so much shoes I'm backlogged on right now. But then they keep dropping heat. And it's like, man, fuck you, Nike. Didn't y'all lose $26 billion? Like, y'all really want to catch up? Cut the prices. I'll buy everything. Go back to $150 for Jordans like when I was a kid. Y'all still going to make money? Everybody going to buy them. Everybody going to buy every pair. Drop those prices $75 and see what happens. Y'all want us to buy more? Help us out. Y'all make them shoes for $5, $6, $7 a pair. because y'all make them in bulk in China. You don't even have to upgrade your material quality. Keep doing what you're doing. Just cut the price back to what they used to be. Ain't nobody from Nike or Jordan Brand gonna see this, but Dutch, you know what I'm talking about. Tell me you wouldn't buy more if they cut the price back to 150. See what I'm saying? They lost 26 billion. There's your marketing plan. Drop the price with all these releases, because they dropping releases. They open in the vault. The new shit's great, even the new colorways. Plus, they're dropping OGs and reimagines, and that's what I'm saying. Like, they're already taking all my money now. Next year is going to be a problem. Next year's lineup's way more tough than this year. Oh my God! And then on top of that, oh yeah, I'm getting it back on. Like, before, I've been buying recently. I think it's close to 200 pairs. You know what I mean? The sneaker game's been strong for a while. I used to have double that easily. I sold a lot of heat off a couple of years back. I had to slow down. Yeah, I know you're big into your sneakers too, but yeah, for sure. But my man Dutch, he's big into it as well. If they just charge 150, I'd buy doubles every time. A lot of people would. They, one to rock, one to stock. As the old saying goes, throw a couple pairs on ice. I wouldn't do that. I still just get the one, because I'm very, like, just with my fragrances, I don't wear the same shit all the time. I'm same way with my sneakers. Like, I might get a pair, wear them twice, and not wear them again for 2 or 3 months. I'm the same way with everything, with hats, with all my stuff. I like variety. I'm very day-to-day with what I'm going to wear, and that's head to toe, including fragrance and so on. But, man, they have been killing me. Jordan Brand has been killing me, man. Now we got these Tekken 8 foams on top of the Black and Volt foams and the Galaxy foams. Like, something like foams even. Like, foams are on the comeback. And I like foams a lot, They kill. I'm sorry this turned into sneakers. I see we lost a few people, but I mean, I make sneaker content too, guys. Sneakers, hats, and fragrances. That's my big 3. That's what I do. It's what I'm into. It's what I've always been into. Not something new. And speaking of sneakers, I wish I could slow down. My man, that's my hero right there. I want to be like Polo and Jays when I grow up. I need to slow down. Man, you preaching to the choir, my man. I'm preaching to the choir. I don't know nothing about shoes. I was going to reach out to you, tell you about the Tekken 8 collab. Trust me, me and all my guys on Instagram that are into it pretty heavy, we all saw the post from Z Sneakerheads. They were sharing it, and they were sending me the post like I didn't see it. Like, of course, a bunch of people sent me the post. Like, of course I fucking saw that. Come on now. Dude, those New Balance collabs for Action Bronson, if you don't get them right when they drop, $800, $900, $1,000, they're dope. They're so fire, the Action Bronson collabs, but I'll never have a pair. I'll never have a pair. The one thing that I actually put the alerts on that's coming out in 3 days is the Gel Kayano 14s, the something schoolyards or something like that. They're green and blue. I'm going to try to grab those. I don't know if it's going to happen. Watch, I'm going to miss. They come out at 11 o'clock Eastern on the 12th. I set the notifications for ASIC's website. And I'm going to get the alert. And then within the hour, then bitch is going to be $700 on GOAT in my size. Watch. Y'all think J's and stuff was bad with resale? Look at some of these collabs for New Balance and ASICs. That's the real heat, okay? That's the real collectible heat. People are up on game for that. It ain't about the J's like it used to be. Every pay. That's what I'm saying. They drop them back to 150. That's what they needed. Look, they could always go back up on us later. If they want to get out the red, y'all dropping all this heat. Y'all want more people to buy all this shit y'all dropping? Cut the prices back. Because think about this. If they go from, let's say your premium releases are $225. I know most of them are $210, but let's say $225. Drop it back to $150, $75 drop. So that's $75. Now, for every 2 pairs, that's a third pair for the same price. If you buy in 3 pairs at $450, it would have been another $225 on top of that $450. You see what I'm saying? So it's like more than a pair saved in money. That's a big cut. percentage-wise, I forgot what that would be, but $75 off-ish. But let's call it 60 from 210 to 150. That's big for people. Nike's still going to make money hand over fist. You hear me? They're still going to make plenty. Margins are crazy for these sneakers. I don't know why they don't do that. I heard there's discussions through the grapevine that they're going to cut the prices back. I heard half. I don't think that's going to be the case. They ain't selling these Jordans for right over 100. But if they go back to like 150, 160, I think that's reasonable. Obviously, you charge more for collabs and stuff like that, but some of them collabs just ain't it for me. Anyways, I don't really go after the collabs. I go after more GRs and OGs and stuff anyway. I'm all about the fits when it comes to J's. You know, functionality. Whereas collabs, I'm like a lot of the other sneakerheads. I would want the New Balance stuff and the Asics and shit. Like, that's the real collab heat. And some of the Adidas stuff, you know. Purple snake skin is elite. Alligator skin. Okay, how you feel about the Nike Air lineup, though? Pegasus Premiums. I'd like to get the new Pegasus 41. I haven't gotten those yet. I'd like to get a pair. Then Tekken foams are crazy. That crackle look. Foams over J's. I wouldn't go that far, but I definitely love some foams. I literally wore my metallic reds to the gym a couple of days ago. Anybody that gives a shit, watched the video earlier today. I'm wearing those 700 MNVN laceless that I did the review on today. I've been wearing those all day. Literally, as soon as I walked in the gym, my coach was like, well, you got some 700s on. He was wearing the Nike SB4s. My coach is a big old sneakerhead. That's one of the reasons we get along so well. I know, but I'm torn because I really want those Asics. I really want those Keanu 14s, man. And I'm trying to like slow my ass down and just wait for certain new releases because I bought a lot of stuff that's like backlog stuff that I've been wanting to check off the list that aren't new releases. And that's kind of what's taking the bulk of the funds that's going towards sneakers right now. And all along the while, I've been grabbing some new release stuff. So kind of trying to dial it back to just new releases for a little while that really interest me. It's like you get asked, do you like sell them after and stuff? Hell no. It's just like fragrance. I buy this shit for me. I buy the stuff I want to wear. Doing another drop for those Rosewater and Zuli Blue on the 17th. I'm going to try to get one, if not both. I'm the only one that likes Naxos in the summer. I don't think you're going to be the only one there, but that's a bold move because it's a sweeter, earthy fragrance. But, I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. The 12th, not the 17th. Okay. Looking getting more Jordans, but not getting the Spider-Verse Jordans when I was there right at the drop. Burned me, not going to lie. Right, that's the drop on the 17th. Okay. New Balance is where it's at, man. I'm all for the dad shoes. The only dad shoes I'm not for is the Monarch. Sorry, I can't get down with them. I'm not going to get down with them. Never say never. I'm saying never. All the bulky Yeezy dad shoes, New Balance, Asics, mesh runners, retro runners. I'm here for all of it. Asics Gel Light, 3s and 5s, all that. Sure, but the Monarchs, I can't do it. Them shits are awful. They don't look like dad shoes. They look like great grandpa. I think so. White hair with a white tee with suspenders. When I look at Monarchs, I can't do it. I can't do it. I got four pairs of Gel Light 3s coming in. Funny you say that. I'm going on a Gel Light 3 run right now too. Not collabs though. It's a lot of GR stuff that I got. Stuff I've been wanting, like them dust pewters with kind of that baby blue look, the gray and baby blue based North Carolina ones is what I would say. Been wanting them for years. I finally pulled the trigger on them. They were like $119 on the Asics website. That's how I know about the collab. I was on Asics website last night. I bought a couple of things. I got the Dolphin Blue Gel NYCs, some Keanu 14s, and those Gel Light 3s. And I put the alert on for those other Keanos that I want. Monarchs are for serial killers. I'm not going to argue with you. Good to see you, Svengali. How are you, sir? We'll catch the replay. Send it. A lot of people wearing Le Beau Le Parfum and or inspired fragrances by that scent today. The chat was full of Le Beau Le Parfum talk today, sir. Great choice. We'll hang for another 10 minutes. We're hour 20. We'll do an hour 30. And for any of you sneakerheads, that are here and give a shit. Might as well. We've been talking about them. Let's quick sneak peek at those Keanos. I wonder if it's on my account that I put the notify me on. Continue. Let me log in real quick, see if they got it under there. Not under orders. There's my data. No, they don't. So, all right. Keanu 14. Let's pull them up. These the field trip recordings. That's what it is. I knew it was something school related. These. See 11 Eastern on the 12th. I'm trying to catch these. They're $20 over. They're just charging a $20 premium. I like these. These are loud. These are me. These are very like Florida. These. I want these. I think these are fresh. I want these K-On 14s, man. They got the little hit of high vis yellow with a bright green and a just beautiful royal blue midsole, hit of black. I'm here for it. I think these are amazing. These are super loud, but I wear a lot of gray, like outfits. I don't like shoes like this. When I'm rocking shits like that, I'm going to be wearing neutral clothes, and the loud pop's going to be my sneakers. That's how I roll with stuff like that. So I got a lot of neutral tone clothes that I'll rock this with. Believe it or not, I can wear loud shoes way more than most people do, because most people are putting loud shoes with specific fits. I'll go neutral tones and wear the loud shoes. And then vice versa. I'll wear the louder colors with the neutral shoes. I still do the blends where it's, I got baby blue and pink on with baby blue and pink with the fit. I do that stuff too, but more often than not, I go the opposite. Neutral clothes, loud shoes, neutral shoes, loud clothes. One way or the other. So, but yeah, that's them. That's the ones I was talking about. I'm trying to catch those. Revisit, I'm sure it changed a lot now as it's dried down. It has quite a bit. It's much more tea forward now. The jasmine has settled. I don't get the fruitiness anymore. Like at all. Fruitiness is gone. It's a 20%. Yeah, I wasn't sure. So I still get a little bit of the florals. Right? You can look at that toe down view. That's the money shot, as I like to call it, because that's what you look. I mean, it's the opposite. Flip them around, but that's what you look at when you're looking down at your shoes. That's the money shot. The toe down view is the most important thing in the world to me when it comes to sneakers. The side profiles for everybody else and for pictures for IG and shit. But toe down view, that's what you're looking at when you wear it. Toe down view's got to be a money shot for me. I get down with that. That's a money shot to me. I think those look great. The Nike pre what? Feel like you pressed the enter too quick. Wear loud sneaks. I wear a matching fitted or a gray or black also. Yeah, that's where the other color pop will come from. Usually the hat will be another pop of color that goes with the sneakers. Dutch, me and you are here, man. We are here. Keanu 14's a fire. I finally have my first pair coming. I'm finally getting around to them. This is going to be my second pair of gel NYCs, but this will be if I get those, that'll be my second pair of Keanu 14s, but I have another pair of Keanu 14s I bought with the Gel Light 3s last night. Damn, good to see you, my man. I agree with that. Air Max 95, some of the best toe down views ever. Right? Air Max 1, Air Max 90, Air Max 95, 97. Great toe down views. Great side profiles. They're iconic. You know what I mean? You can't go wrong with any of the 90s Air Maxes. Literally all of them are great, including the Air Max Plus, which is, I think, has always been a great silhouette. And all the newer renditions, like even the Air Max Plus Drift that I was rocking yesterday, or as Dutch likes to call them, the Air Max Foams, because I get it. I get they kind of are. Yeah, it's the toe down views, the money shot. Slap that like. Good to see you, Newt. Air Max 95, definitely top 5 ever with toe down view for sure. And that's what sold me on those, because the Yeezy 450 is ugly. That's one of the ugliest shoes from the side of all time. And I'm not going to argue with anyone that says those are awful. How can you wear them? I get it. But when I look down, it's like a totally different shoe. They're great from the toe down view. Totally different from the side profile. Side profile, they're one of the ugliest motherfuckers ever. God, they're awful. It's like a claw of foam. They're awful from the side. I agree. I like the toe down view so much. I got 4 colors of them hose. What I see when I'm wearing them, I like. What you see when I'm wearing them, you ain't gonna like. Not at all. Same with the foam runners. They look awful from the side. Toe down view, I fuck with them. My Max Granites finally came in today after buying them almost a month ago. They got delayed forever ago. But my Onyx pair, I wore them to the gym. I like them. They're ugly as shit from the side, just like 450s. Ugly as shit from the side. But Crocs ain't that cool looking kind of either, but Crocs are super popular. I would put foam runners in the category of a Croc. Just higher priced. I like 450s. I love them because of the toe down view. I think they're awful from the side. I got the dark slates, the black ones, the best ones. It's been great going to catch my Z's. Yes, sir. And that's where the money is. One of two things. Either jogger sweats or loose cuff sweats, athletic pants, something like that, where they drape over the shoe. It's one or the other. Sweats with a cuff, so jogger style, or that wide cuff, that wide leg that just drape. I think that's the best look when it's draped over the shoe and you got like mid-foot to toe showing. That's actually how I like to rock the 450s the most. I'm down. Then they actually look cool from the side when it's draped over half the shoe like that. It kind of works. So I'm saying there's certain ways to really bring the best out of a sneaker that maybe is not the most favorable if you wear it right. It's like anything else. You wear it right. Just like putting the right fragrance in the right situation. If you wear it right, it could be magic. It could be magic. It's all in your use, the function that you use it for. Yes, Statik Olfactive. So far, so good. 2 for 2 and an improvement upon the first release with wearability. Still extremely unique as well. I got to say, soft live stream clap. The gold flakes are a nice touch too. And I like how you give the option of you don't have to get them or you can get them. I'm glad you sent me one with, though. I definitely like to stir it up and watch it sway around. Looks cool. Absolutely. There's certain shoes I've done reviews on recently that got shelved right away because they're like perfect example, the burgundy Jordan 5s. That is a fall shoe. That is a thick suede maroon burgundy shoe. That is for jeans and sweats. That ain't for shorts. That ain't for crew high socks. I mean, you wear crew high socks, but you can have pants on. That is a fall tone shoe, deep burgundy. That's a perfect example. And it's a heavier shoe. Jordan 5s really aren't the best summer shoes. 4s really aren't that good. 4s and 3s ain't that good for some. They look cool with shorts, but they're actually pretty hot. They don't breathe at all. Good to see Sarah Lacoste Match Point Cologne. That is good stuff. Jimmy Choo Man, Ice Baby. Doom, 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 doom. Good to see you, sir. Always a pleasure. We're about to shut it down here in just a second. Third release coming soon is a feminine peach release. But after that, at the end of the year, is going to be a whiskey tobacco scent. You have all of our interest. Just wait for that one. Just got first trial formula last week. Yeah, I'm with Dutch. You like a dog when their ears perk up. You got me right there. So the night Diorum. Oh, and then you hit us with a timeless, discontinued classic, one of the greatest iris fragrances of all time, specifically one of the greatest fresh iris fragrances ever created. I have not. Scent of the day, Coach for Men, I'm assuming is the one you're talking to. There is no Coach Black, but the only one that's got a black-ish bottle would be the original Coach for Men. So I'm assuming that's the one you're talking about. They are, because they just look awful from the side. They really do. They are an acquired taste like a Heineken. But once you acquire that taste, they can be special. You will stand out when you wear any color of the 450s. And I have the sulfurs. The resins, sorry. I have the resins. The mustard yellow ones. I haven't worn those yet. I've worn the dark slates. I've worn my flax colorway. I haven't worn my stone grays yet. Those are clean. Almost got the stone teals, but I was like, do I need a fifth pair of 450s? I don't wear the 450s enough to warrant 4 pairs, let alone a fifth pair. So I chilled out. All right, where was I? MX90, Day of the Dead. MX90s, man, you can't go wrong with those. They're all the rage right now. Why I sell myself? Good choice. Ross, I know you put most of your kicks on ice. There's always a shoe for all occasions, hyped or not. Absolutely. A ton of my shit goes on ice, man. A ton of my shit goes on. All the stuff behind me has not been in video yet. A couple things on the table, like you see those Nike boxes on the table. That's stuff I need to just grab my step ladder. Wife took step ladder out of here to use it for something and put it in the wrong closet. That's the hat closet. There's shoes in there all along the bottom, but they're not in boxes and on the shoe racks, literally going all the way around at the bottom. The ones in boxes are in this closet. That's where I need the step ladder back. And I've got some shelving that I need to build that's going under the standing desk for like stuff that's in the rotation. That way I can leave the stuff out that I'm wearing on a regular basis, kind of like how I do with fragrances over here. Same thing with sneakers instead of them just laying around. But I have to say, for those of you that do watch TLTG Kicks, that wall of sneakers for the on-foot stuff, I love having. I do love doing the on-foot set. I just love the variety of different brands of sneaker boxes just as a wall backdrop. I do love that. I might not move everything. I might leave the wall for as long as we're here. I think that looks cool. I just do. I very much do. I think it's going to be phenomenal. That's probably going to be his best fragrance. Certain ones I wear pretty often, though. Especially when it comes to my training shoes and everything. Like there's certain go-tos like my Blazer Low Jumbos and several different Metcons, bunch of my Project Rocks. I wear those all the time. I wear foams to the gym. I like to wear foams and Yeezys to the gym. That's some heat. I wear certain things that are straight up heat that most people wouldn't wear to the gym. A lot of people wear Jordans, but how many people you see at the gym in foams? You see people in Yeezys. See that all the time, but foams. Because you ain't fucking up a foam at the gym. They're rugged. Now, I wouldn't recommend deadlifting in your foams. Even though they're low drop, you're going to bust your bag. You're going to bust your Zoom bag if you're lifting heavy. Don't deadlift or squat in your foams. But other things, you can do leg press and calves and all the other good shit. But I wouldn't recommend squatting and deadlifting in your foams. Preserve your full-length Zoom. That's what makes it special. Mellow 2s. Speaking of the Mellow 12s, yet another University Blue freaking sneaker. They're killing me. They're killing me. Reminded me of the craziest guys in the mosh pits, always in 90s. It's in the day Rocha Sloan. When we defrost a pair that ain't been seen in years, I love it. Man, there's nothing like putting on a fresh pair. It's that sensation. It all relates. All this, the wardrobe stuff relates to one another. You can get the same type of feeling from a fresh pair of sneakers that you're really excited about to that fragrance you've been dying to get a bottle of because you fell in love with it the first time you smelled it, to that crisp new, I'll just give you a prime example, that new Salute to Service Saints hat when it rolls around every year, and the Crucial Catch ones. That's my 2 favorite themed hats to get every single year. I don't miss. I buy them all. Every single model, the Saints Crucial Catch and Salute to Service. I get the same feeling putting on that 5950, that 920, that 940, that low pro 950, you name it. Just like I do with throwing the oxidized green 4s on, that I do spraying Seraphine Blue or Dior Homme Parfum, or in this case, Secret of Success from State of Mind. They all go together, guys. Everybody's got a style. Everybody's got that fragrance. Everybody got that hat. Everybody's got that special pair of jeans, those sneakers, those slides that they love to rock, whatever, their favorite watch. Everybody's got their thing, and it all goes together. It's all a wardrobe that goes with your style. They all play off one another. That's why I think to some extent, if you're into fragrances, you're into your outfits. If you're not a hat guy, you're not a hat guy. But if you like hats, you're really into hats. If you're into fragrance, if you're into your outfits, and more than likely, you're probably into certain sneakers. Even if you're not a big sneakerhead, you might have this small collection of your go-tos. You have the sneakers for the gym. You have these night out casual sneakers. You got your Cole Haans for this, that, and the other. You might have a nice designer pair of Pradas or Gucci's. You see what I'm saying? They all tie together, guys. It's all the wardrobe. And a lot of you that have a similar style to me probably watch me on a regular basis. You probably watch both my channels, like Dutch, like Polos and Jays, like a lot of you guys do. You know, it's Smooth Operator. I could go on and on with it. Watch. I see you in my chat for both channels, you know. Yeah, I'm going to get him. I wanted him when he was rocking them way back when. I had the Mellow 2s years ago. I sold them, though. The PEs, the Nuggets colors. Noel, good to see you, sir. Been catching up on the videos. Big congrats on your medals. Thank you, sir. Wore Chris Collins' African Rubio. I never say that right. Justin Copeland special. Let's do that. Yeah. I feel like Nike going through Twitter and IG just releasing everything we've been asking for the last decade. They're not slick. I'm going to buy them, though, but they're not slick. They know we're going to buy it because we're a bunch of fucking fiends. When you're into sneakers, you're waiting for shit like this, and they know it. When you're into fragrances, you're waiting for certain releases. Like even if you're really in the niche, there's certain designer brands that captivate you still. And you're going to buy those new designer releases. You know, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Cooking out in the shower, and I have to spray Signature Aurum and Black Rose on my wrist. Absolutely stunning fragrances. I love them so much. They still deserve that love. We are over an hour and a half. We're down to 59 people because I'm talking sneakers. See, not everybody that's into fragrances is into sneakers. That's a great fragrance. I hope you enjoy it, my man. Kicks Wars are some of the best combos I've ever had. Either me complimenting someone's kicks or them complimenting mine. Birds of a feather. That's what I'm saying. Literally, the first conversation I had when I walked in the gym today was about my 700 MNVN analogs that I'm wearing. He's like, man, they tied around your ankle like they are on mine. That son of a bitch, they sure are. Right on the backside by the Achilles. And I go half size up, but they're still snug. That's literally how our conversation started. Talking about my MNVNs. And for those of you that weren't here, he was wearing the SB4s. Sneakerheads, man. Talk about first thing if you're into sneakers, the first thing you're looking at when you look at somebody is their shoes. And if you're into sneakers, you've been doing that your whole life. Since you was a little kid, the first thing you notice is someone's shoes. Am I right or am I wrong? Because that's always the first thing I look at. I start at your feet. My whole life, I've been that way. I start at your feet. Literally every human I look at. Forever. I'm going to buy them, though, too real. It's the truth. It's the truth. Man, I've been spending some cheese. Dutch knows how it is. I've been spending some cheese on some sneakers now. Neil, good to see you, sir. Yeah, man, they are so tough. But it works, though. It's not like uncomfortable pain or anything like that, but they are like nice and grippy. Like, I definitely feel like I could run in these. They fit my foot well. Shoe contact before eye contact. Factual statement, sir. Yep. It's the first thing I look at. I'm not judging anybody based off their shoes. I'm just interested. Like, if you got some beat down, torn up shits, sure, it doesn't look cool, but I'm not like, oh, he broke. I don't think shit like that. That's why I know it's like, damn, he ain't in the shoes. He don't give a shit. That's my thought process. It literally happened in the gym the other day. I thought, like, damn, should I buy this dude some shoes? They were like falling apart, low top Vans, falling the fuck apart, and filthy sole separation and everything. And he was training legs. He was on a hack squat. I'm like, how the fuck are you training? But it wasn't like he's broke. It's like, damn, dude, buy you some shoes, man. I know you can. You know, that's just how it is with some people. Said feet got to be clean. Look down and up. Size them up. Down and up. That's how you size somebody up, right? So on that note, we're going to go ahead and shut it down. I appreciate those of you that hung out for the little bit of sneaker talk we did here at the end. Wish me luck on the 12th that I get those Keanu 14s. I'm definitely wanting those. If for those of you that are into it, if you haven't yet, subscribe to TLTG Kicks. I put out daily content on there as well. I'm going to start doing more lists. I've basically been doing pretty much just single shoe reviews for a while. I do a lot of on-feet shorts and stuff, but I'm going to be mixing. There's certain sneaker news videos that I'll be doing. It's not just going to be individual reviews. I just have so much to review right now that I'm kind of getting through a lot of reviews bit by bit, but it's going to be a variety of sneaker related content with topics as well as some sneaker news videos and things like that. because I'm all into that, just like I am with fragrances and hats, and it's nothing new. I've always been this way. I'm just decided I'm going to put my efforts into building the channel, because for those who didn't know, before there was this channel, I wanted that channel first. I just ended up doing this one first, because just like I'm passionate about fragrances, I'm passionate about sneakers and hats. That's my three. I'm going to be 65, dressing the same. And people are like, you're an old man dressing like a teenager. And I'm going to say, fuck you, suck a dick, just like I do now. I'll say that as an old man too. So I appreciate you guys hanging. Make sure to like this stream before you go. Check out today's video if you haven't yet. We talked about 20 fragrances for all 4 seasons, 5 each, variety of budget options. We got cheap stuff, niche, indie, designer. Got a little bit of everything. We got some options. 5 for each of the 4 seasons. Check that video out. Subscribe to TLTG Kicks, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, live again on Thursday. Have a good one, guys.